All right. Good morning, beautiful. We are here again in the land of the living, and I'm so glad that you can join me today. I know it's early for some of you guys from different places because we live in different zone. But the good news is that this live is recorded. So if you already join us in our channel on YouTube, Menopause Matters Now, just what? It will be delivered to you like a gift, okay? So what we are actually going to talk about today, I'm glad that you want to know. Again, for some of you guys don't know me, or this is just your first time that you enter into our live, I am Coach Malaika, and I am here to support all the menopause women, okay, on your journey. My goal is to make sure that you live in this life that was given to us. Live it abundantly, okay? I don't know about you, but living your life is very not just only for you, but the generation to come, your children, your family, how you want people to remember you. So as we dive into our series, okay, everything all this week, ladies, we're talking about weight management, okay? Menopause, the link between menopause and weight gain. Why it happened that all the time. When we, yesterday we did, if you didn't watch the video on yesterday, please go to our channel and check it out, because yesterday we debunked some myths, okay? Because I want you to feel comfortable on this journey and to know, because knowledge is power, right? But if you have knowledge that you didn't apply it, what that's going to serve you is not going to serve you for anything. So when you have knowledge, and like I said yesterday, understanding and then application of that knowledge, okay? So we all can find information online in different places. Am I right? But it's not just about information. I believe it's about transformation. And that is what I am about. Yesterday I posted a transformation journey. I also include my own journey. Some of you guys have a chain to view. This is what I'm about. I'm about transformation. I just want to give you information, but also I want to make sure that you get the transformation that you need. So for today, we're going to go in and talk about the science behind menopause and weight gain. I don't know about you. Sometimes I do want to try to connect the dots. If you're somebody like me, sometimes my brain works like in puzzle, okay? Where I will go pieces, something, or I see something in pieces, or yeah, I can call it like that. See a picture of my brain, and then I'm trying to figure out all the pieces to put them together. So if you are someone like me, or if you are not, that's fine. But I found out that doing that actually gave me like it put me into another like accountability where I'm searching for answers, okay? All right. So let's go a little bit. Today we're going to dive into the science behind menopause and weight. Before we dive into, I also do want to, I want you to know that this session is designed to inform you, engage. I love engagement, ladies. I know it's too early for some of you guys, but hey, when you come back and you watch this live, or replay of this live, please give us some like or love, because while you do that, that's just like tell me, hey, thank you, okay? So let me see your thank you today, okay? And what that does also, that when Facebook saw that you guys are giving me thanks, or thanks to our page, just what? They're gonna let the page be known for a lot of people, okay, across the social media. So that's why I am I want to be interactive, so when I'm talking, you see something that really got your attention, just what, send those likes, loves, or whatever, or message, and also comment. I do want to know. I go every live, I go watch it myself, from the beginning to the end, and I answer some question or whatever you have there, comments, why not, give you guys some applause, and thank you so much for a lot of you guys have been watching the live. I really truly appreciate it. So this section is designed to be informative, engaging, and encourage you throughout, the time we're gonna spend here. Okay. If you have some question, I'm also gonna wait here for 5 minutes for Q&A. If you have some question for me, I would love to answer them. All right. So we're gonna talk about first. Let's talk about the hormone change. We're gonna talk about the hormone change that will occur during menopause. We're also gonna talk about the impact of this hormone shift when it comes to weight management. We're also going to understand bio-individuality in menopause experience. If you missed yesterday, I'm also going to explain that again today. Practical strategy for managing menopause during the transition phase. Okay, so first, we all know, recap, we know that menopause is a biological process that women go through, between the age of 45 and 55. And also which actually mark the end of her cycle, like 12 consecutive months, no cycle. Then we can say you are on menopause. One key aspect of menopause is that the change of hormone level, particularly we have estrogen, progesterone, and cortisol. Okay, and I'm gonna explain all of these three hormones, and that way you know exactly what they are, how they function, and you can prepare yourself accordingly. Okay, so first of all, estrogen is another type of hormone that play a vital role in regulating the menstrual cycle, maintain bone density. That's why when we on menopause transition, we tend to develop like osteoporosis or weak bone and stuff like that. Okay, supporting also cardiovascular health. And during menopause, estrogen level decline. This hormone balance actually, the decline actually significantly will impact various body function. And it just because of that declining, that's why the decline of estrogen, that's why you and I kind of like, we feel all of those type of symptoms. A lot of us, it may be, we are dealing with low metabolism, all kind of stuff, okay? We also have progesterone. This hormone balances the effect of estrogen. So this, I would call it like a body friend type things. Have you ever have a friend where if somebody messes with you, they also go and mess with them, right? Let's call estrogen and progesterone kind of like they have this dynamic friendship, okay? And when estrogen says, things are not looking right, progesterone, oh really? Let me just make it worse. I don't know if that makes sense, okay? So progesterone, this hormone balance the effect of estrogen. As progesterone decrease, also women may experience symptoms such as mood swing and deep sleep disturbance. So when those hormones start shifting, okay, that actually going to lead to us having all these symptoms like mood swing, sleep disturbance, all of those things that we kind of like going through. Cortisol, now let's talk about cortisol, often referred as the stress hormone. Okay, cortisol on its own is not bad, okay? God designed cortisol for us to be able to alarm us for stuff. Let's say, Rana, you went to the bush and you saw a lion coming, okay? The first thing probably, oh my God, the lion is coming after me. Your cortisol will go high, just to tell you there's a danger, okay? But what happened, a lot of us, we don't know where to get settled, like where to calm down. So it's not an issue when cortisol go high. The issue is that when the cortisol doesn't get stabilized. So we don't want to stay high all the time, 24/7. We want to calm down. And that's why, like, I think last week I was explaining to you guys, when women is in labor, your cortisol will go high. First of all, you're afraid, and second one, you're in pain, okay? But that's why you see the nurse or the doctor will say, breathe, take a deep breath, they kind of like coach you through it, because you don't want to be all high all the time, okay? Because since cortisol is that type of hormone actually that affects so much, of our, how you call it, our stress is kind of like, stress hormone. So who want to be stressed out 24/7? It's not good for you, okay? That's going to increase inflammation into your body. You don't want that, okay? So as cortisol, we also, cortisol level can fluctuate during menopause, and this actually influences metabolism and fat storage. So this is what happens. Once your cortisol is always high, you will see that your metabolism will slow down. And what happens again, when that happens, your fat storage, the way the body actually use fat, the body will change. And sometimes we all start gaining weight, like in our abdomen, places that we really don't want to gain weight, all right? Now, the interplay of these hormones significantly impact how women experience menopause, particularly regarding weight gain. So these three hormones are very critical in our journey, all right? Now, let's see the impact of how hormonal fluctuation on weight management. First of all, as estrogen level decrease, many women notice change in their body composition. Research also indicates that hormone fluctuation can lead to metabolism slowdown, decline, which is like the decline in estrogen can reduce metabolism rate, meaning your body may use energy less efficiently. And that's what happened to some of us, like even though a lot of us, we kind of craving a lot of food. To your body will tell you, you know, like for example, like I was saying a couple days ago, like if you are craving sweet, for example, which is, you know, body use carbohydrate as, you know, which is turned to sugar in your system. That means your body just tell you that you don't have enough of energy, you know, and this can link to that, you know, the way that those hormones actually fluctuating or changing during, you know, in our body. Also linked to a lower, so this is what happened now. When our body use energy less efficiently, that's when we become so tired. People say, I'm tired, but I ate, or I do this, I rested, but I'm still tired, okay? We also have that increased appetite, you know. Change in hormone can also stimulate hunger, leading to unhealthy craving. And that's what happened, that we all increase calorie intake because we crave all of this food. And I will tell you guys that any type of craving that you have is actually a code. So what you need to do, we need to debunk the code. Once you do that, you can nourish your body properly, okay? We also have fat distribution and fat distribution change. So everything change. Once estrogen goes down, progesterone and cortisol. So many women found that they gain weight around the abdomen as opposed to other area, which is often linked to lower estrogen level. Why you gain weight during your, you know, abdomen? Because of the lower of estrogen, okay? Because lower estrogen level actually increase your chances of gaining weight. It's crucial to understand that these changes are not a reflection of personal failure, and also give yourself grace, ladies. Don't feel like, oh, it's my fault, you know, I do all of this. And although, you know, we know that some of us, we are not, it's not even some of us, a lot of us, we are not perfect. We are not perfect human beings. And sometimes we may slack somewhere, sometimes we may miss somewhere, or not able to nourish our body the way we should, especially when life issues hit us. But I want you to give yourself some grace, which is that this body is my body. I'm going to try my best to nourish it, okay? And when it's not like a reflection of personal failure, but also they are natural part of our journey. Things that we're going to go through is a journey. So you're going to discover your body as you're going through it. Some of us, sometimes we probably miss the target, you know, for a couple times. And then we will learn from our mistake and start back on. I think what is so hard sometimes is when we do, you know, like get away from our eating habit. Some people have hard time to come back. You don't want to stay there. Come back, and it's okay. Don't feel ashamed. You know, there's nothing. You know, I think a failure is when you don't get back. You know, but every time that we do, either way we fail, just well, get up back. You can still go back again and track all your symptoms. You can go back again, eat healthy food that you know for sure will nourish your body. Go ahead and decrease your stress level. If it's your job, if it's your family, something, because everything, there's always a trigger. Something is causing you to stress a lot, okay? Something caused that cortisol to go high all the time. Once you find the clue, you know exactly how to handle whatever that thing is. Now, I'm going to also explain again the bio-individuality in menopause experience, because this is what happened. Why hormone changes are common central experience, the impact of menopause on weight vary widely across women or among individuals. Why is that? Because this variability brings us to a concept of what we call bio-individuality, which basically means bio-individuality is when somebody eating somebody else's food may be our poison, or somebody else's medicine will be our poison, because our body is so unique, you know. So we have some factors actually that influence the way, or the effect, the way menopause affect in women, okay? Including, we have genetic, family history, we have genetic, and actually genetic can predispose, okay? What we call predisposition. Some women actually may gain weight during menopause. Some women, it just, that's how you want into the family. They have predisposition condition where, like grandma was like that, you know, auntie was like that. But from some of you guys, if you have faith, I am believing God that is, you know, whatever my mom went through, I don't want to go through, you know. So, but there is another thing that we need to do if we don't want to have those predisposition condition. You know, according to science, anything that is genetic, actually, this now, on this life that we live in now, you can change the trajectory of, if people getting, if all in your family, there's always obesity going on. You have power to change that. It's not because it's wrong to my family, though I have to have it. No, it's the choice that we make. I think everything that we do every day, the choice that we make, what we want, how we want to nourish our body, how you want to feel actually when you wake up in the morning. When you get up there, you take your shower, you put your clothes on, you're about to go to work. Do you feel energized? Do you feel like, oh yeah, let me go to work? I am so happy. And some of us, it's not just about menopause only. Some of us, we're on the wrong career. And I think that also can bring a lot of stress. Some of us, we choose just because, hey, I can make this A, Y, and Z money. Some of us, it's not what we are called to do. Because see, what we are called to do, we already keep. So it just becomes natural. Like people will come to me and be like, because, as some of you guys know, I have few background. I started just to be a hairdresser. Then I went to nutrition. Then I went to skincare. So which for me, I feel like is just one umbrella. For when it comes to my gifts, they all working alongside of each other. But people will come to me and be like, how you do it? And I said, it's just, I think I love it so much. I mean, like, I can't wait to be here and talk to you guys. I can't wait to coach somebody. I can't wait to get up and work and do formulation, trying to figure out something in my lab. Those things are so, I'm not going to call it, because, God gave you a gift, but also you have to refine your gift, okay? So some of us, we don't even know our gift because it's so natural to us, okay? It's so natural to us. I don't even know how I get to this gifting, but I'm going to explain to you a little bit more because I'm talking about stress. So when you are in an environment, in a workplace that you don't like, it's not what you equipped to do. Guess what? You're going to stress out. And going through menopause, this journey that we're all taking is going to make things even worse. Some of us, sometimes, do you feel sometimes I need to call out to say, I can't come to work today? Do you feel that way sometimes? And it's real. The feeling are real. It's not like you make it up. Okay? All right. We also have your life choices, like I talked about before. Diet, exercise, sleep pattern play significant role in those hormone changing manifest. Health issue, pre-existing health conditions such as thyroid dysfunction. And also some of you guys, like that was my story. Like 2017, at 37 years old, when I went to perimenopause, plus the hyperthyroidism, and actually it made my condition worse. Actually, from hyperthyroidism, I was going to perimenopause. Can you imagine that? So some of you guys, like I said before, maybe you just have issue with your hormone, and maybe a reset of your hormone will work, and that won't lead you to your cycle won't start like acting up. So it's very critical that we know all of this dimension before we before we can be thinking about how I'm going to get myself out of this situation. A lot of you guys, especially if you are now 40, 45, probably you are not in perimenopause yet. It's just your hormone, and that need to get fixed. All right? So hyperthyroidism dysfunction can actually also, we also have metabolic disorder. We also have metabolic disorder can also affect the weight management during this period that we are taking. Okay, recognize your unique situation can help you tailor strategy to your specific need. That's where bio-individuality comes to place, because you are not going to use what Janet used. Okay, because you are not Janet. You are your own. You are unique on your own. Okay, now let's discuss a practical strategy for managing effectively during menopause, for managing weight effectively during menopause. Do you want to know? I want to know. I know you do. So let's go and discuss that. First of all, okay, I can't stress this enough. Not just because I'm a chef, but I can stress this enough, ladies. Nutritional adjustment. Focus on a balanced diet. There is no way that you're going to this journey without you having a balanced plate. How your plate look like? Yesterday I was talking about metabolism, self-assessment. I didn't see a lot of you guys answer to that. But let me tell you this. What you guys are missing is that, because when you are not implementing, you are missing a lot of stuff. And the information that is missing actually is going to kill you. My people perish lacking of knowledge, not lacking of money, not lacking of people, but lacking of knowledge. A lot of us, we don't have, that's what we miss. Okay? So yesterday I told you guys about text me or say yes, then I will send you the metabolism self-assessment. Why is so critical that you know your metabolism body type? Because that's how you know how to nourish the body. So if, let's say, you are a carbohydrate type, But all your years, you just feasting on meat. Papa, you think that you were a meat type. Guess what? You are hurting your body. A lot of us, when we cannot digest meat that much, we actually create inflammation. Thinking that we are putting some protein, but you are creating inflammation because your body can't digest all of this meat that you are feeding your body. Okay? If you're a mixture, then you also need to know what type of portions you like to take. So that's why, again, if you want to take the self-assessment metabolism body type, say yes, Coach Malaika, yes, and I will send you and give me your email. Okay, so if you don't want to post your email on the live, you can actually direct message me, give me your email, and I will go there and send you the link so you can take the test. It is amazing, it's eye-open. What this does to you is that it lets you see how you can nourish your body. And once you eat the right food, right environment, right nutrient, guess what? You will flourish. Okay? All right. And I am the candidate here to tell you that it works. It works. Okay? Now, we also have what we call here that we also want to do so nutritional focus on balanced diet, whole food, take plenty of fruit, vegetable, lean protein, and healthy fat. So now some of us, if you don't know your body type, then you don't even know how to nourish your body. Okay? Consider reducing sugar and processed food, which can actually exacerbate your craving. Anything that we eat that is sweet, your body will start just craving even more. So now, physical activity. We also want to add some physical activity to our regimen. Aim for a blend of cardiovascular activities, strength training, flexibility, exercise to combat muscle mass loss, and improve metabolism. So some of you guys are doing great in strength training, which is awesome. Okay, you also want to balance that, you know, with a flexibility exercise. Okay, all right. We're also going to add stress management, which is crucial. Implement stress reduction such as, you know, mindfulness or meditation or prayer. For me, you know, when I'm feel like I'm getting a little anxious or I'm stressing out, pray. I pray every day, you know. But even more, once you actually you realize that you are aware of it, that something is really bothering your mind, is also go ahead and even get to your knees and pray. Okay? And some of you guys, it helped you because when you do that, just center yourself and just focus, you know, and have that. It can be 5 minutes. What that does is that he will reset your cortisol level. Okay? We're also going to have regular checkup, you know, track your progress and consult health provider. It's very important that you and the doctor have this type of relationship. I know a lot of you guys on the page, you know, on the group, you have probably some issue with your doctors. There's a lot of, because menopause right here, ladies, let me just, you know, tell you this. I don't think the doctors are just doing it because they want to hurt you. They don't know. That's what I found out. They don't know. A lot of them, they are not trained with menopause. They are not trained on menopause. So it's now some of them are trying now, you know, they are like a functional medicine where they see the body as a whole, right? So don't be upset, you know, don't be at all. Please give your doctor some grace. You know, ask questions. And that's why, like, what I'm doing right now in our menopause group coaching, you know, I have what we call a 2-doctor go-to kit. Dr. Go-to kit actually give you what to say, what to ask, and also things that you, like, you can monitor your symptoms. It gives you also detail about what's happening. I mean, it's fantastic, ladies. So I can wait for you guys to come and join me there. If you want to see the link to our menopause coaching group, you can actually look onto the link I put right there. We have 3 links over there. We have one for the website, one for the smooth solution, which is a smooth that I put together. Is a mini book I put together for you because I want to help you on this journey. Okay. And it's just for a contribution. Actually, I'm gonna, let me see if I can post that right here to you guys. I believe if it's not, we do it again on the chat. I'll probably do it again after I finish. All right. Okay, I don't know where it's going with the live. I'm keep turning. All right. Okay. So now, okay. So now I do want let me see. Done. Okay. So I do want you guys to return. Okay, so I can see myself. So now this is what we are going to do. So we're talking about stress, okay? We're talking about, I told you guys, meditation, you know, prayer, all of those things, good stuff. Regular checkup, talk to your doctors, you know, let them know what is going on. They need to know, you know. So trying to have that relationship, even though some of you guys, you know, maybe you don't like HIT, that's fine. Do what is best for you, but don't create this you know, friction. I've seen that a lot of you guys on the page, kind of this friction with doctors. Okay, doctors are there to help you out. I'm not saying that all of them are good, but you know, before you go to a doctor office, pray that when you get there, you get a good experience. But one thing that I found out in my own journey, and I think that is because now this day, doctor really they don't want to. It's like we are moving to less human being. I don't know if that makes sense. Like we everything now is like online. You know, even sometimes you can just answer some question instead of somebody talking to you. You know, you can do what they call those how you call it, those self-assessment or whatever, or online whatever. But talking to the machine instead of a human being. But this is what I found out that I think it works all the time. Have question before you go to the doctor office. I promise you, I know. Listen, I know how to keep my doctor busy. I know, because when I go there, I have question for him. And you can tell me that, oh, Miss Bagdo, I got to go. No, you got to answer my questions, okay? But a lot of us, we go to doctor office with empty-handed. You know, we just sit down there. So basically, you are just on their mercy. Whatever they say to you, okay, thank you, doctor. See you next time. No, prep yourself before you go to doctor office. So checkup is very important, because when you do that, you provide, you know, with your providers, you can check your hormone level and potentially also have intervention if you need it. Okay, so and when you get there too, you know, they know, wow, she's like one time my doctor said, oh wow, look at you on top of your, you know, yes, yeah, I have to. I am the person living this body. I have to make sure that I am on point. Even, you know, when I go, I check, you know, of course they're going to ask you what's the last period, all kind of stuff. You know, I have my symptom, how I'm going through them, how I feel like, I have all of them prepped. You know, every time I go, my blood pressure, I will have a note, I'll put them, all of that, those details is very important, ladies. So that when something happens, you can go back and check, okay? Now, to recap, we explored the significant hormone change that occurs during menopause and how they can impact weight management. We also discussed the importance of understanding your unique experience during this life transition, along practical strategies to support you. Okay? Knowledge and support is very important. So I want to remind you that this process can be challenging. It can be challenging. And a lot of you guys already seen that going through it is like pulling teeth. It hurts. It's painful. It's not easy. Sometimes we feel like we're alone, depression, anxiety. But guess what? You don't have to do it alone. Beautiful. You don't have to do it alone. That's why I'm here to help you, to coach you, to take you hand. Let go. Let me share what I went through. Like I told you guys, 2017, that's when my own health went to the havoc. But things that I learned all the way. And not just that, I went to school to learn more so I can support you better. Okay? So all of those transformations that we have, I want you to have those transformations. You know, like every client that came to me and have those, I want you as well. Menopause Matters non-community. All the members, I want you to have that experience. You know, that's the question yesterday somebody posted, why some other women gone to this phase and it just like ease. Well, I answered that question, but also I'm going to say here on the live, it's just because some of us are prepped. That's just the secret sauce. Some of us are prepped, some of us we are not, and it's not our fault. Some of us, we don't know, okay? But now, though, if you know now and you are not doing anything with, what do you think that is? Okay? I don't want that to be your, you know, your fate. I don't want that to be the outcome for you. If you need someone to help you on this journey, I am here. You can reach out, all right? So I want to remind you that the right knowledge and support is very important. Empowering you, and I'm here, my team and I, to empower you on this journey. We can help you navigate the process, because I've been through myself. I am going through myself. and things that I'm doing, you know, how I was turning from even not able to have even desire to have sex to now have it. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you know, because as we go into the journey, we all discover things, right, on our way, and we all apply things. So it's easier to take advice for someone that went through it and know exactly what they're talking about versus somebody just learning from a book. Okay, for me, not just learning from a book because I went to school for it, but I went through it. I told you guys that I'll be cooking, right, and my feet will get, like, if somebody just put a heat shackle under my feet, my hot flashes wasn't just like my body alone, but also under my feet for some reason it feels like a fire, and then my feet will get cold. So this is real. This thing that we are talking about is real, ladies, and I know you are not making it up. You are not. So reach out to me. I am here, and I can promise that that's why, like, when I do my program, I don't take a lot of people. Most of my private coaching is like 5 in call because I want to make sure that I put all my time into what I'm doing, you know. So that's for my private coaching. You know, when I'm do group coaching, you know, I can take a little bit more, but because I know, you know, like through my time, people seen a lot of results, a lot of transformation, and that's what I want you to experience. Okay. And some of you guys, again, if you want to help Menopause Matters Now, this movement, this journey that we are in, check the book, the mini book that I have already created for you. It's delicious smoothies, I'm telling you. Not only just regular smoothie, but you have smoothie, you have like with a high nutrients, you know, nutrients meal. Also, you also have what we call like estrogen boosting food over there. Okay, estrogen boosting level. So I want you to get one, and the only thing I'm asking you is $7 donation. If I'm gonna tell how long it took me to produce that, okay, like I'm telling you, it wasn't easy, but I want you to have it, you know. And things that I learned throughout my journey, things that I tried, things that I used that I know it worked. So I combine them. And what I'm telling you is not $7, it's more than that. My time, my expertise, okay. So, but I want you to have it, and I know each one of us, we all can spend some $7 to get this 40+ recipes. It become yours. Okay, why I'm asking you for, why I'm asking for your donation, because the thing is, I want to produce this book, not just only digital, but also have it available for, and there's plenty of people, plenty of women that cannot even do that, you know, like different places around the world. You know, we have a big community in like in Africa, for example, that are part of our menopause. They can probably even afford, there's some people that they can't even afford that, you know, so we can be able to bless other people. But the process of me getting all of this together, so I need your help, okay? I need your help, and I'm looking forward to see a lot of you guys reach out, and it's only $7. So thank you, and I will see you tomorrow by God's grace, okay? Bye for now. Ciao.